Hello, gamers. Hello. I have yours. Yeah, I have yours listed. Yeah. I think I remember when you got it, you said that you wanted to update your ref first, and then you would send me like the updated one. So yeah, I don't know why I don't have Chloe's. I have everyone else's. I think. Um, I didn't notice until like you're almost hitting 60. Oh God, it was for Comno. Uh, I think there was you mentioned the home, and then that was around the same time that you also hit 50. So I think it was for that as well. But I have yours listed. I do have yours here, Daily April 50. You mean either Hara or Hideo? Okay. Hideo, rather. Hideo? Hideo? Okay, wait, let me greet everyone. Hello, Kashane, Chloe, Dani, Moon with the moonfish. Wait, what did everybody get? Oh God. Wait. Uh, wait, why is there, why is there another ads? Why is there more ads? Twitch? I'm so sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, Milk redeemed. Okay. I was like, what? Was it something? Hi, Milk. Sorry that you're in ads. Oh, I got so scared. I'm like out of it today. Hold on. Sorry. Hi, Milk. I was like, what the fuck? Yes, this is Kilana. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. Yes, but okay, noted. I will clarify again with you, Haya, in DM. But yes, the updated ref was for the commission once I started. And then I think I got Chloe's DM. Okay, I got it. Ginny. Juniper. Oop. Ref. I think it's in DMs. If it's not, I know you posted it at least. Is my music playing? Hold on. We'll wait for ads before I start. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Just to start off, I had a great day at school today, and I'm not being sarcastic. Like I generally had really good classes today, which I was surprised about. I did pretty good in my classes today, all things considered. But just as I was leaving, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get myself a milk tea because it's not been that long since I had a milk tea, maybe like a week or two. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna order myself like a nice brown sugar milk drink, right? And then I order it, I'm waiting. The one of the drinks finish, and then you know that eye contact you make with people who in food service, you're like, oh, is that my order without having to say that's your order? I did that. And then I took the drink and I walked away. And I even stopped to tie my shoes. But by the time I got in my car, I found out and I already punctured and drank the drink a little bit. It wasn't the right drink. Sorry if you hear thunder, it's raining outside. It wasn't the right drink. It was a fruit drink. It was a passion fruit drink. And I was like, this is the order of the girl who ordered before me. And like part of me is like, okay, that's on me for not being careful. But the dude did not tell me. He looked at me and said like, yeah, like he pushed it in front of me. He pushed it towards me and I thought it was my drink. And I was like, what? This is not my drink. I don't even like. I liked it at the start, but it was too sweet. And then now that it's watered down, it doesn't taste good. So I'm like, man, okay, whatever. Anyway, welcome back, Milk. Welcome back. Well, if anyone else got into ads, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm a bit sad that despite having good classes, I ended up not getting a milk tea. Maybe it's the universe being like, stop having sweets. I'm like, okay, whatever. Bolt of lightning on that man's house. He did look okay. I totally understand. He did look fed up, and they're gonna be there until Saturday. It's only been 2 days, but I was like, okay, Bishop makes him sad. Thank you, Milk. As someone who's a minimum wage work, if you push it into people, then you gotta be sure about it. Yeah, and it's like me and said girl, we don't look. I mean, none of us look similar. And I came in after her. Like I'll like probably she had already been there for like 5 minutes because she was figuring out what she wanted to order. Um, and I totally get being tired and like fed up with doing your minimum wage job. And it's not even a job that they're only there for that week because we have a week event. And I totally get it. But God, I wanted that VOD so fucking bad, dog. I might I'm probably not gonna order from that place again. And it's like it even sucks because it's an actual like chain branch. It's not like a local thing. I'm not gonna drop the name, but it's like an actual branch for like fruit and milk tea. Uh, so I was like, okay, I guess I know that I'm never gonna order from there again. Not that I do anyway. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. Besides that, I did good today at class, and I think that's what matters more. I also had a cheese coin, so we take those. And I had duck for lunch. So it's like one bad thing, you know, in like a pretty good day. Fruity milk corp and others, yeah. It's like it's an Asian like drink place or whatever. Spotify's playing, right? Anyway, what's everyone up to today? I have to finish like this ref because I really want it done. What's that emote milk? It's true, that's really good. Your bed still, are you comfy? Are you comfy? Fighting demons, you're totally valid. That's very real. I think I have to. There's like accessories that I don't have yet. Yeah. Is the rest of it? Your allergies. Your allergies. Don't up your eyes, Splatoon style. Oh god, that's not good. Watched Glass Onion, caught up on Digital Circus. Nice. I want to watch uh Digital Circus. Just haven't gotten around to it. Glippy. Small drink. Mm-hmm. You've been dizzy and uneasy since. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets out of your system so you're not feeling dizzy anymore. Color help is green. Is there any other colors to help? Maybe a bit blue. Drinking water for it? Okay, that's good. As long as you stay hydrated. Mario Kart Bluebird, yeah. Porch. I was tempted to like not do art fight stuff and like play a game. But I was like, I can't really afford to not do art fight stuff because I want to update at least a portion of my refs. The other ones can like stay not updated. But I have refs to update. Plus I'm on a roll because I know if I stop doing this, I am not getting this done. That damn art fight taking away the Warframe time. I know. I wanted to play every time that I wanted to play Warframe. I've been at school and I'm so sad. It's like I'll be at school listening to class and I'm like, I want a Warframe, but I'm at school. Staying hydrated's huge given the 107. Oh shit. Stay hydrated. It's worth the grind. I mean, we're We're getting some cool designs, so I'll take it. Doesn't frame their war with me. To be fair, I haven't framed my war with anybody. Why is there a picture of kelp and it's sparkly? Not my baby kelp, just literal kelp. Why is it sparkly? Sparkly. No, it's well, yeah, not baby kelp. Also, I gotta see what everyone redeemed in case we missed some fish, because the fish actually works now. Common, legendary. I think legendary is a free song redeem, so you can just put a link. I think actually when you have exclamation point SR, so you can do that if you have a song you want. Rare. Donnie, can you do one? Is it one fish for rare? Or Kushane? Yes, I think so. There we go. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if there's a storm right above me. The thing is, it stopped raining. It's only thundering. One legendary, one rare. Yeah. I haven't seen the beginning mission so long, hoping to see it through you. Damn you, Discord. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Danny. Is it possible it might rain again? I think so, because I don't know. Usually it rains here for like 5 minutes, and then boom. Possibly a risk of rain. I do agree. There is a risk of rain. It does rain, and then it stops raining, and then there's another risk of rain. I miss playing Risk. I like just using the choose your own item thingy. Okay, I'll allow the fishing again. There we go. There we go. It's raining here, so you're so in your element. Okay, that's good. Guys, look at this sparkly kelp. Hold on. Like, I just want to get a picture of kelp, like reference as a reference, color reference. Like, why is it so sparkly? Look at that. It's from the Wikipedia too. Like, who put this damn sparkly filter over the scalp? And for what? Yeah. It's been using L'Oreal. Yeah, literally. I was like, damn. That's some kelp from Tasmania, apparently. And I was like, what's up with that? I mean, it's cool. I was like, I don't know if I want to put like a sudden yellow color. Because it's been like majority blue. I don't know if it's too jarring. Yes, it is 500 points. I wait patiently. Unless one of the many people with over 100k would be so kind to offer you take your song. If not, you must wait patiently. I don't know what color to do. Your greed is limitless. Yeah, I feel like everyone, not everyone. I think only Chili's the person willing to use their points on other people. Everybody else is a hoarder. I say that very like affectionately. Erm looks away. All my mods have big points, but they don't use it. Bing bong is my bookie. He's my bookie chair. My bookie. You know that like that is it fine? It's like you're my dad. Boogie woogie woogie. It's like you're my book. Boogie boogie boogie. No, you're broke. What do you mean? You literally have like what 500 points? 500k points? Woogie woogie woogie. You're my dad. And barely awake. How did you wait? Did you just wake up? Or do you need a nap? Actually, it's okay. Last time you told me it was 500. You're almost at 700. You don't even use it for anything. This dude. This dude uses literally has nothing. Has everything actually. Has nothing. You love your naps. It feels like you always just woke up and always need a nap. That's so valid. That's so rare. Yeah, I really want to finish this. Yeah, how was your EPs? Sure. Saving for, oh yeah, I forgot I have my 350 a redeem. Just very short. Still a nap. Still good nap. Is it raining there for you? Sure. Because it's a really nice, I almost napped before stream. But I was like, no, I have refs to do. I have work to do. So I will not nap and it'll also fuck up me sleep. Missing my bed. You can nap more. You're that the whoosh. Go to bed. Just make a 1 million redeem that acts like you caught the Leviathan on Daily Pearl or something, because your luck will never give me anything higher than uncommon. The rain wind here, the rain wind this year, so expecting it's it. Ah, okay. Redeem makes you play Warframe circuits. I don't even know what that is. Have fun with peak. Is the map for today okay, or is it poopy butt? It sure's bad actually. Enforce the magical girl onto your PC. Oh god. Oh 07. Maybe I can get away with a bit of yellow. I don't know. Let's try. I think chat is very real. Real. I don't know. Can get away with yellow. We pray it's not us. Yeah. The chair was so close to the top. Trying to build this dog ass frame, but he's so ugly. Who's the ugly frame? Mind if a white man speak a bit of Overwatch? What do you mean speak a bit of Overwatch tomorrow? What does that even mean? But yeah, we will be overwatching. Oberon? What's Oberon look like? This is vibes. Oberon. Is it Prime? Is it the Prime one? Or is there only a Prime? I'm gonna assume everyone that has a Prime has a base. I'm seeing fan art. Pretty cool. Both her ass. I'm seeing really good. I'm seeing a really nice fan art. Prime is what you're dealing with. Okay. The base one hasn't. I think it looks fine. I don't like the Prime. I like the base one better. I'll be honest. Well, I like the look of like the head. I don't know about if you like his body. I don't like the body. But that's just me. IDK. I feel like you could probably get away with trying to recolor this dude to make it look decent. It's like mind if a little white man speak a little Espanol, it's them microwaving nachos. Fuck it up, white boy. No, wait. Never seen someone fuck it up. Struggling with both sides, have to work with some magic, yeah. I think the base one looks fine. The fan art does it better. This one's cool. I like this song. Vibes. Why can't I undo? Oh. I have to do like I can probably get away with a bit of that, I guess. Not a lot, but something. Trying to make your Ibarra look like jellyfish when you played, but you don't know if you're were ever able to. Isn't there like the actual jellyfish frame now? Like that's Moon's wife. Hi Quinn. Did you change your username? Was it Quinn before? Macy Vara looks like a jellyfish. Really is more like a stingray. Ah, okay, okay. You're Rolly. How are you, Quinn? Or have I always misread it? Slightly different for a joke. Ah, okay, okay. I was like, am I misreading that? Is that double M? How are you doing? You're back in about 50 days, yeah. The things you do for the bit. What are fish? They're just a bunch of. I was gonna say little. Some of those bitches are not little. More sing. Base Ivara Prime. Okay. Alright, Ivara Prime. Is it Prime that you have done? Oh, that's pretty actually. Whoa. Wait, that's actually. Wait, that's so pretty. What? Oh, you look so pretty. Oh, I'm seeing Oberon with with Ivara. Ivara Prime is the Chloe frame, yeah. Shipping people up because they're all the same. Like, did we misread? Yeah, I mean, clearly, I was like, did I misread? They both grinded for Ivara, then bought Prime, and then stopped playing. Mm. Banner goes hard for this game, dog. Yeah. Stuff happening. Sucks that you're surviving. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm glad you're surviving, but I'm sorry to hear that. Sucks. Wishing you better days, and hopefully the things that suck go away. I'm fighting them for you. Ain't nothing little about an oarfish. Yeah, like this. I think the smallest one is still like 3 feet. No, 3 to 5 feet, something like that. That's still pretty long. If you go well, when you go back to Warframe, are you going to start grinding for time? Well, grinding to build the prime one, I guess. I think I think that's gonna be the best we can do. I'll be patient, take certain choices. Definitely. Best of luck. I believe in you. Leave a like because almost 4 a.m. and you need sleep. Very valid. Don't worry. Thank you so much for coming by. Hope you have good eats. Ivara's gotten some fat upgrades, so she's worth putting some time into. Probably because it means you didn't waste like $60. Yeah. Why did it take you $60? Like I don't know Warframe pricing, so I mean earlier I just asked Moon like how that shit worked. There's a good reason I'd tell you to earn your plat. Yeah. Yeah. I still find it really interesting, the economy uh in Warframe. Like despite being 10 years, was it? Like it's still very strong. And I'm surprised it hasn't collapsed. I'm not hoping for it to collapse, but it's like it's crazy to me that it's still going. I think you should be a rat. I mean, you really wanted to, I think you could definitely try. There's a bundle with some platinum and other stuff. Ah, okay. Whenever a Prime appears for the first time, they do a bundle that gives you another stuff. It was Tenocon. It's interesting because you lived through the collapse of TF2's economy and Warframe avoids all the pitfalls. Okay, I don't know anything about TF2. Tell me about the collapse in the economy. If you're able to explain. So interesting when games have like economies and stuff. Like what is going on in the player base for them to be doing that? And what did they do to make it collapse? Need to do another voice message. It's not doing. You have to hat what does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Picture Counter-Strike levels of gambling. I don't know Counter-Strike levels of gambling, actually. I don't. I don't know these type of games. I only got into Overwatch last year? No, last year. My first proper shooter was Overwatch. I don't know anything about that side of the gaming community. Loot boxes but evil? Okay, that's good enough for me to understand. How are loot boxes evil? Like worse rates? Like well, what? Yeah, what's that about? Might actually make the rates are disgusting. You can sell crates and the items in them for real money, so it's actual gambling. They let that happen? Whoop loot in their boxes. Many people actually. I think I'm not gonna put like it's probably with Counter Strike, not only is there the varieties, there's the quantities. You could get a rare knife, be worthless because it's bad quality. Oh, that's hmm. Well, that I can clearly see how the economy would have crashed. Yeah. Who lets them do that? Who let them do that? The items and crates are in your Steam inventory, which is how you can sell them. Hmm. Santa, yeah. I guess I could just render these. I can put that by a pistol. I was so at the time. Today is the day the honey put away. Remember the possibility. Yeah, about to listen to Moon's. Okay. King of the That is not the King of the Fairies. What the fuck? It's not gonna play on stream, but I am gonna listen to it. Why is that 0%? Why are you not playing? Why is it not playing? Playing in my ears. If you're playing 1v100 Rocket League, would you believe me? Are you doing it right now? Why can't I hear shit? Discord, cooperate with me. Yeah, I'm sure it works. It just for some reason it doesn't. Oh, that's not supposed to do that. What the hell? Okay, I'm just trying to listen through it through like my phone, but for some reason it's not playing. Is it because I have Spotify on? Why are my headphones not working? What? Hold on, this is like I came across another issue. You throw your voice across the ocean, please and thank you. You miss being good at a game? You say that like you're not good at games. What the fuck? Why is it not? Get your megaphone? Okay. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna be playing it. Hold on. Guess I'm putting away these headphones. Name one Overwatch. Celeste. I named two actually. Fortnite. Okay, just play. I can't stop. I want to listen to it now. Please copyright Discord. If you're not gonna copyright, I will shit actually. I heard Moon's voice is because it came out of the speakers. Okay. I'm listening to it now. Glitched items count? What? Actually, no, that actually makes sense. I know another game that does that as well. Okay, I got to the earbud section. Why does it sound like it's like, as you said, it's like fucking Apple earbuds? What is overpriced Apple earbuds? Okay, anyway. They tried so hard to fix all the bugs and glitches led to the market tweaking, but it was never the same. Okay. No, not the duplication. Oh god. Okay, let's do the 30-second one. That's crazy that bugs, like, people just grab onto, like, one thing. And then it's like, yeah, well, this is just the fall of the economy because not only are they not doing enough to fix bugs and people are exploiting that essentially, but they're also giving out free shit, which makes it, as you said, it doesn't flow. It doesn't, there's no free flow. There's no control to the economy, which is what's gonna make it fall. I thought I dropped something. Yeah, thank you for your addendum. That's actually really that's crazy. Thank you, Moon. You explained that really well. It feels like a class. I enjoyed that. That's really interesting. Also really wild. When did they introduce the Steam market? I thought it was like I thought it was like a beginning of Steam thing. Well, I guess they wouldn't really have a market at the start of like something that was starting out. Live through the war, you should know how to tell the stories of the scars. Oh god. His writing is fire? Hold on, he's cooking. Well, he has had to cook through the wars, through the trenches. Steam market 24. Really? It was only around 2014? Wow. Wanted to play TF 2 years ago. Nobody was playing when you tried. Team Fortress Poo. Literally about for the Mac port. So the original Apple earbuds a shot of the price of real Apple earbuds. That's crazy. That's so weird, but so interesting. Like, do you think anyone? I'm sure people have made. Well, of course, there's gonna be video, like analysis or documentaries about it. Do you think anyone has made like research about the economy of like these type of games, like in-game economy? Mhm. I think I've heard people using it as a senior thesis in economics classes in college. That would be great. Like genuinely, people would have. Because it's such like an interesting concept. Like, I mean, in a somewhat micro scale, you can essentially make a whole research about the start and fall of an economy, right? So interesting. I'm not a business major by any means, nor do I know anything about business myself. But this shit's cool. Like I don't know shit about economics, nor do I will learn what I need to, but I don't know how to understand it. So interesting. It reminds me very slightly how like the economy or like the trade systems, like what's it called when you have what do you call the thing of like the is it still economy when it comes to trade? Like how good certain goods are and stuff like that. I don't know the proper term of it. It's still economy, right? When it comes to like trade and I'm blanking out my word. Like the not quality. What's the word? Fuck. Yeah, trade economy market. Yeah. Because in Animal Jam, sorry, I know this is like a really left field thing, but in Animal Jam, they have like a whole system of, you know, the worth of certain items, right? And I mean that goes for all trading games. Well, games would trade. Like one item will obviously be of more like worth. There we go. Like the trade worth. But we actually in Animal Jam, there used to be a thing called flat. Well, there was a thing back during the golden era, during the main era of Animal Jam, during the Flash era, called flash trading. So people will go to people's dens, which is like their homes and stuff, lots of people, you'll put up uh you'll put up random things, either really good things, really bad things. So what you do is that you will flash your really good things on that, like in exchange for the bad thing. So example, like a pillow, and then you'll trade like super rare items, but you're not going to trade it. You'll just flash it at those people. And I honestly don't know what was the point of flash trading, because it wasn't even trading. You were just showing off what you had. And it was just a regular thing. But the thing is, you would flash it for like a second, but people were fast enough to accept those trades. And at the start of trading, trades were automatic. So once it was hit accepted, the items were done, the items were sent. There was no like, oh, do you want to confirm it? There was no confirmation, because it's the sending out that's already the confirmation. And it got so bad, and these were children, by the way. These were children playing the game. Like the oldest demographic would be like 15, 16. And parents of these children would complain that in the loading screens, you know how they have the flavor text of loading screens? They were like, don't flash trade. The devs knew about flash trading. And the thing is, people still do them. People still do flash trading. Like, that's still a thing in Animal Jam. I think one way that they managed to stop it is that there's a 5-second grace period before you can accept trades. Though I'm pretty sure the flash trading is still a thing either way, like just to flaunt your stuff. So, I don't know. Most things that seem to make no sense are things created by scammers, yeah. And Animal Jam also has a thing that we have these Cupid wings. I say we, players of that time, because this is when I already ended, when I stopped playing because I got scammed. There was these Cupid wings, and for some reason they were glitched Cupid wings. So glitched Cupid wings would have a slight highlight on them versus actual Cupid wings. And I could not tell you what the difference is. I just know it's a certain highlight or a certain like look to them that is also affected in the model in game. So it's like an actual thing versus, and they're like so rare apparently. Well, they're really valuable. And I just don't get it. I don't get what these kids are doing. I never did flash trading. It was just crazy to me. Like what are you guys up to? Aren't you supposed to be like, I don't know, studying for a math exam or something? Like, what is this shit? It was crazy. Anyway, yeah. Online markets and communities, very interesting. There's also something like that in Fantage. I miss Fantage. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Most things that seem to make no sense are things created by scam. Yeah. I mean, whatever way you can use to get your shit, I guess. Eyes on me. Energy. Without smoke. Joke. My demeanor is meaner than yours. Surely untold me. Without smoke. And like the way I move, my demeanor is meaner than yours. Where? Ooh. Ooh. Mm. To prevent scamming in Rocket League, Rocket League added credit value. If your items weren't near the same as the other person's, second prompt would come up asking if you're sure. I mean, I feel like just the second prompt would do wonders, but I don't. Apparently, that's just not a regular farm. Why is this I not? Didn't stop everything because Rocket League had niche things of its own. I mean, that's with all of them, right? They all have niche things that their community that wouldn't have existed without the community. Venga boys. Do you guys have like a game era that you really miss of like a game that you played? Either something you used to play, still play, 2010s or your jam. Love the 360. What was peak gaming for you? This when Halo 3 was in its heyday. Like a Mega Drive or DS. Kid Chameleon and your hidden gem bullshit game. You gotta have that bullshit game. Ilagay nito. Dark blue. Ah, she looked about like. The white front kinda looked cool, but I feel like it would be too much. So I'll just deal with it. At least color the inner hair, I think. Built like a mix between peak platformer and designs, dog shit Mario Maker level design. During PC era, you played a lot of very mid RPGs that, upon reflection, game writing was kind of meh back then too. I mean, if you still remember it now, it definitely, it definitely left some impact on you. Soon RPG Maker games were the big thing. Love having so many new ones coming out. Yeah, I think like I don't know. I think whenever an RPG Maker game comes out, there's a lot of versus before there was a lot of games coming out. Now it's like kind of once in a blue moon. Or rather, maybe a lot are still coming out, but the ones that really get traction are the ones that are like really big, you know? Risen 2 haters. Oh, boom, 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 boom. I like the Pika yellow. It's nice. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Boom, boom. In my room. Together. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Sonny, you just woke up. Why are you like this? That's exactly why I'm like this. Okay, that's fair. You're consistently a white man. Well, I'm glad you're still on brand. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll sleep on it. Oh. Okay, whose refs did I plan to do today? I think I wanted to do Avi and Tiras's refs today. I only want a cleaner ref. I don't think I'll change their designs because I still like them. I just want to make a cleaner ref. Or do I make a ref for somebody else? The only problem like Lana's took so long is because I had to redesign her slightly. I also have to redesign Nubia and Cordelia. It's fine. Do I need to update their design? Do I need to redo their refs? I think I have to redo somebody else. Numerant 5 dropped. I have to lock in for 3 minutes. Okay, have fun. I think I'll... Whose ref do I need to do? Characters, character list. So Kilana is updated. Oh, I need to do... I mean, Alyssa, I guess. You know, I always look at Nico's ref, and I really did peak with Nico's ref. Like the only ref I actually like. Ah, damn it. Nico the Queen, yeah. I was thinking, do I need to redo Penny's ref? I do still like her ref, at least. I just know I wanted to redo Asteria. And then do I need to do redo Tira's and Navi's ref? The Slay is stored in the RGBs, true. Whose ref is outdated, but one that's like an actual. Yeah, we don't talk about the oracles. We don't talk about those ones. Is it really outdated? So I know I needed to do we needed to redo ecos. Ryusei's is okay, I guess. I feel like I could do this one so much better. I'm so torn. Oh, you know who I should do a ref for? Runa. I need to do a proper ref for Runa and Ayumi. Oh, my baby girl. Okay, I'll make a ref for her. What do you do when your goats are washed? Hope that they can come back from it in time. I don't know how long that will be, but hopefully in time. Do I want to do a Runa ref? Throw them into the mud to get them dirty again. Oh god. Oops. My alarm reminded me that I needed to do my refs. Okay, let's check my art fight. Who are the OCs that I want on my art fight? Everyone else can be fine. Everyone else can be there or whatever. Was the song not good one? Because I have Lotus, Nico, Alsteri, Iko, Nubia, Penny, Tala, Ryusei. I really have to redesign Nubia and Cordelia. Is that something I can't avoid? The thing is, I don't have a direction on how I want to design them, which is the problem. We're gonna be here a while if I'm going to mess with their design. It's not the worst, but man, could be better. Funny story. I forgot to have the hand overlay. That's whatever. I guess I should just redo. I should try and start working on a new BRF. Let's do that. Well, at least get the sketches. The sketch for that all. No fighting it if I need to do it at some point. Because if I don't like Nubia's current design, so we need to change it. And if I can't get it done by art fight, then I'll have to remove Nubia. Did you know Maroon 5 used to be in Skittles before they done what they got replaced by Red 40? What? If you didn't know Adam Levine, cheated on his wife at some point. Mm-hmm. Friend of yours judged you for loving Maroon 5 because of this fact, and you decide to do some research. Okay, what research did you end up finding? What are your research findings? Fun fact, Maroon 5 music started getting bad the years following him cheating on his wife. The good music was all before the news came out. Makes you think. Makes you think. Yeah. Tonks. Figure out the design, I believe. I don't even have a direction of where I want to go with it. That's the problem. Should I just like do I don't trust myself to actually work on this without planning. So I should probably just do that if I'm unsure. Just plan some stuff. Like what Moon does when you were planning like the ambassadors. Game enough, ridiculous with the clears to below on the plan. Yeah, because I recently, well, I say recently, I did it today in between my classes. I fixed the character sheets for Nubia and Cordelia. I'm actually thinking if I want to change Cordelia's name. I only took it because it was technically a merge of another OC, but it might not actually fit anymore. If anyone has ideas while I'm donking, let me know. I'm not gonna change my title. It's still technically artfight prep. Okay. This is not the one. This is not it. What? Characters. Project characters. Vanity of the Forest. Cordelia. Nubia. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do their planning both at the same time because there's an important reason why I need to do that. Let's say Nubia. This is a whiteboard. Oh wait, to make this more fun, hold on. We're gonna be a little silly. We're gonna make it we're gonna make it a little silly and put it on a whiteboard. Just so that I feel like I'm not having to do notes and like, have a little fun with it, right? Make it brown, bit of a I miss drawing Nubia, which is why I want to bring both of them back. They didn't really go anywhere. I just had to revamp. Okay, we're gonna be in class. Even though I literally just got out of school earlier. Okay, this is the board. It's silly. Anyway. I am nothing but committed to the bit. Anyway, that's enough. Okay, so we want Nubia. And Nubia. And then middle of the board, Cordelia. So for Nubia, Nubia is a jackal. While Cordelia is a jackalope. Technically rabbit. Um, uh, in terms of powers, Nubia is more like, for a lack of a better term, dark powers. And then for Cordelia, light power. I'm saying this with quotation marks because it's not technically light and dark, but I can't really explain it any other way, so it's fine. Without having to go on like a 20-minute tangent. I will say Cordelia's power comes from, hold on, we're gonna fix the bullet points because they're not gonna make sense once I start trying to this. It's a little man. Power comes from souls. How did you get Nubia's name? I forgot what it means, but Nubia meaning. It's the name Nubia refers to a historical region in northeastern Africa situated along the Nile. It means gold. It just means gold. You explaining power sets to people and they're like, okay, but why is it this? Why isn't it this way? Because you didn't write it to be that way. Your way is predictable and boring. Yeah. No, I totally understand you. You don't want to go for like the way that people expect. As you said, it's predictable. You want to be different. You don't want to be like the other like world building. Nubia means gold. The names can change. Actually, no. Nubia's name has to stay. Um, Cordelia. What Cordelia name? Name meaning. Cordelia means heart. Yeah. This can change. Cordelia's name can change. What if name means silver if Nubia's gold? What name means silver? Names that mean silver. Okay, wait. I do want to mention that Nubia is rooted in like Egyptian mythology, like design wise. That might be slightly different now because she is a character in one of my worlds. So I don't know. Oopsies. I don't know what Cordelia is based around of. What mythology do jackalopes come from? Hold on. Maybe we can do it. We can jackalope. Where do they come from? North American folklore. I don't know if I want to get into that kind of worms. I will be actually honest. Hold on. I don't know if I really want to get into that kind of worms of using North American folklore. Um, hold on. We might have to dial back a bit. We could do the. We have the Wolpertinger. My culture is not your prom dress, yeah. uh, there's in German folklore. There's the Wolpertinger, which is a it's a rabbit's generally wings, antlers, tail, and fangs all attached to the body of a small animal. Head of a rabbit, body of a squirrel, the antlers of a deer, and the wings occasionally legs of a peasant. No two Wolpertinger look alike because they're supposed to be the result of crossbreeding between animals. Okay. According to folklore, Wolpertingers are found in the forests. The folklore sables show so beautiful maidens on a full moon if they are taken to secluded parts. Ah, by the right man. Okay, that's actually cool. Uh, okay, we might go with that because I know that North American culture can get a bit, you know, there's a bit of a fine line with it, as with the stuff with the Wendigo and stuff. Like I know that like a lot of popular media uses it, but if I can avoid having to deal with future explanations of having to explain to people, I would much rather that. I would much rather. I can give you Bigfoot. I could do that for another OC, I think. Funky chili fumo? Chili? Okay, this is my okay. I was like, chili? Hi, chili. Why do you have a different mobile account from your other one? There's a suggestion. You don't have to, but we have the Wolver, which is kind of like a werewolf, but it's not hostile unless given a reason to be, and sometimes leaves fish on the windowsills of poor people so they have food. That's nice. I like that. I don't really want to do a werewolf though because it's very close to a jackalope. To a jackal. I want an opposite, which is why I'm leaning towards like a rabbit type character, a rabbit type person. Get you pass your lot valid. You're right in saying they seem opposite. I want them to be actually. They are opposite. So I'm trying to lean into them being opposite, and we're gonna go even more to why they're opposites because there's also lore implications why they're opposite. How are you doing, Chili? Are you home? There's apparently an Austrian counterpart. I'm gonna look into that. Okay, it's like a. Okay, it's just like a. Well, not just like, but Uh, I'll probably do Wolpertinger then. That's cool. You're heading home. You're at One Ayala. Oh, I see. Stay safe. Yeah. I just finished a ref for my mermaid OC. I wanted to do refs for these two OCs, but I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. So I think we'll go use the Wolperdinger. I'm sure I'm like pronouncing that wrong, but I have no idea how to say it because it is also German. Bird dinger. Maybe Hubie can help me if he ever comes by. Like rabbit hybrid. Okay. So I want to mention that Nubia and Cordelia are different or opposites because they're actually okay. Lore wise, let's start with Cordelia. Cordelia was reincarnated by the main god of this world, which is called the Glory. And they are one of the vessels, I guess you could say, and their official like formal title is the what's it called? I even forgot what I put. Cordelia is the honor of judgment. So the Glory has these vessels that they use to essentially control the world through them. And I say control very loosely because it's like, keep track of people and stuff because the Glory themselves can't really appear to people because they're just that strong and they would probably destroy the world if they did. So there's like different honors, and Cordelia is one of them. And they're the honor of judgment because in their previous life, they were the mediator of their town. And they were basically like the judge of their town. So if anything happened in the town, people brought it to Cordelia, and Cordelia would like settle things. And during a trip, I think they were jumped by a bunch of bandits. It was like an assassination attempt, and Cordelia was left very wounded and saved by the Glory. And so they're now like in honor of their previous stuff, their previous life, they're now doing that. For Nubia, I actually never made a lore. I never made lore for Nubia, so I have to think about that. But essentially, the Glory has like 4 children, which are the abidants, the spirits of the 4 points, north, south, east, and west. And each spirit has an element. And in the world, everyone is like built upon this essence or element. Everyone's born with one of them. And so everyone's powers come from the Glory, and technically the more so on the abidants. The thing is, the abidants went on to create humans and living things and stuff because they thought it was cool. But then the Glory, being an abusive parent, was like, I hate that you're making things cooler than me. I will be angry and cause like a super big earthquake. And so the children were like, oh shit, we're gonna go into hiding. And they've been in hiding ever since. Nubia, I don't know how, ends up being the abidance's champion. So being the champion, they are the protector of the abidance, and they are like the representative. So if the Glory has the honors, like the honor of judgment, so on, the abidants rely on Nubia to protect them. And Nubia was, I don't know if reincarnated, born again. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I haven't planned it. But they have like essentially the powers of the abundance as well. And they're like super strong, and they like are super well acquainted and like really good at all the different elements. Like they're the strongest ever. And so that's and the thing is, Nubia knows that Cordelia essentially works under the Glory, but Cordelia doesn't know that Nubia works with the abidants. Because Nubia knows that if Nubia actually isn't sure that if they tell Cordelia, Cordelia will rat them out to the Glory, and the abidants will get hurt. And Nubia lives to keep the abidants safe. So there's like a little bit of thing going on. So that's why they're also opposites, because they're essentially like caretaker of the children, and then I guess vessel of the parent. And they're both of the same power, which is primal power, with primal essence, which is like the origin of all elements. And technically Cordelia is stronger, but the abidants actually the Glory doesn't allow their vessels to use um how do I say this? They don't allow them to use like to really practice their power unless needed because they're very uh bitter about their children making cooler stuff. They're still bitter about that. They're still a bitter, abusive parent, godly parent about that. So Cordelia is actually pretty stunted, even though her power is like really strong because it's directly from the source. While Nubia, well, just as strong. Let's say like in a scale of 1 to 10, Nubia is a 10. Uh, uh Cordelia is a 10. Nubia is a 9.5. But because Nubia actively practices all of the different variations made from their power, they are stronger than Cordelia in that way. So it's like a 6.5 plus like a hidden 11, like plus 11, which is like really big. Oh, and Cordelia like kind of likes Nubia, but they're not sure how they feel romantically. It's like I find you attractive, but I don't know if I like you. Like if I don't know if I like you because there's like you're putting me like there's a distance, you know. While Nubia's like I think that you're attractive, but I don't have any feelings towards you. So right now it's one-sided, and I don't know if it's going to reciprocate. So there's a bit of toxic Yuri going on right now. So anyway, yeah. I only have their lore. I have nothing of the sort for their design, which I am like, it's awful that I don't. Like, fucking sucks that I don't. In German, silver is an ally that's not actually got any silver in it. Something Cordelia and Nubia are similar but contrasting at the surface, yet not that similar deep down. Yeah, I mean, as I said, with the whole lore shit. Nubila was like crumbs. I didn't even have crumbs. I had the recipe that I didn't even. It's like you know how they say like, oh yeah, your grandparent handed you this recipe. That's like that's so good, but the pages are faded out and you have no idea how to read it, so you're just scrambling to make something somewhat decent. That's how I feel right now. Because I feel like something good could be made out of this, but I have no idea how to go about it, which I'm really annoyed by, but it's okay. This is also a black. It's also a chalkboard, so we gotta do the egg salad lore. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, um, the beat off posty lore. Anyway, so I actually have yet to decide where Nubia's powers come from because Cordelia's design has like this lantern because they're in like the forest and then they take the souls of people who aren't like like worthy of passing through or whatever. But then Cordelia is not Nubia is similar because I based them off Anubis, and you know how Anubis like with souls and stuff. But I don't want them to be that similar. Like I need to make them like somewhat different. I know that like as well D&D wise, if you guys know D&D terms, Nubia is a hexadin. That's a hexblade warlock. This isn't like exactly, but this is the best way for me to explain them. Hexblade warlock is uh a pact with deity and weapon, or well, communes Communes with God through a weapon. And then Warlock. Magic. Through deity. While Cordelia is a druid. That is, what did I put for that? There we go. Celestial. Celestial Arch. So they act with God, Trey, strongest, yeah, mine, big teacher, Drew. What if not souls, but fueled by people's ambition or passion? I that can get really complicated because in my power system, uh, how do I explain this? I need to actually grab the fuck. I that can get complicated because passion is a fuel for a certain power, which I think is for a certain element, which is fire. So if we were to go with that, then that would lead directly into the fire element, which we can't do because Nubia and Cordelia are both primal, which encompasses all of the powers. Because like technically I could, like, it's already enough actually that Nubia's power comes from the abidance, you know? Because the abidance is already like a manifestation, is already the power, I guess. The reason why Cordelia has the souls, I guess, is just because it's kind of their job for the glory and stuff. So like I guess the powers come from the glory, but they're powered even more or like processed through souls. Nubia just doesn't really need any of that processing. It just kind of happens. She's just built different like that. Yeah. I'm just I just have no idea how to go about the um what was it? The design itself. I need like physical design wise. Cordelia's comes from souls, Nubia takes from connection. No, I don't feel that. That might not where maybe we're straying a bit too far. Their weapon could sever those connections. So like what, the thread of fate? Is that the Greek thingy? Something like that. The fates with the thread, the thread that you gotta cut. But that's Greek. I can't use that because Nubia is Egyptian based. Motif. Theme. Egyptian. Like I probably could do more research on Egyptian mythology. I think. Not really a theme. It's more like a base, I guess. And then this is, I guess, German mythology. You know Anubis, right? I mean, you're asking me of all people if I know Anubis. Yes, I know Anubis. The skills of meshing your heart against the few and the weight of your sins can stop you getting into the. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. What if it's sins or something that feels Nubia? I mean, that could work because Cordelia is about the truth. Like, okay, the thing is, the way Cordelia works is that when she comes across these souls or people who are dying, she asks them questions. If you're not being truthful, then you die. If you are being truthful, then you get a chance to live or you pass into the good afterlife. I haven't thought about the afterlife in this world, and honestly, I don't think I really want to. Anyway, actually, I might have to change that. The fact that Cordelia, I really have to change Cordelia's name. The fact that Cordelia makes him go into the afterlife. I might actually have to change the power. Hmm. Now that I think about it, because I feel like it's more in line with Nubia. But then Nubia doesn't kill unless necessary. Hmm. Hi, Kiseki. Good evening. Meow, 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 meow. They changed the Twitch UI on PC. They did. I noticed that some of the stuff is like rounded now for some reason. I don't know if it. Wait, hold on. I need to check now. I'm curious. Oh yeah, it is rounded. Why do they round so much shit? Why do they? Oh my god, someone's just. What the fuck? Why? The user's in a diff. Wait, I didn't notice actually. The user's in a diff font. Yeah, I know. I noticed the buttons are rounded. Oh yeah, it is. Why? Okay. Huh. Username about user and the goal. That's so weird. They're just making changes whenever they want. Sorry, Kiseki. Good evening or morning. Hold on. Wait a sec. I heard a car door opening. It might not be like the house here. He took a fat nap. That's good. Hope the fat nap was good. Okay, so design. Animal. Feature. Ear horn. Ear horn. He'll be lurking. Okay. Good luck on your TFT games. Ear horn. Oh. Excited to see what you produce from Artfight. Thank you. I hope I get my like. I plan to do a minimum of like 10 attacks. I managed to do like 23 last time, but I'm trying to like set the bar low so I don't disappoint myself. I'm not trying to beat it. I just want to be able to get to do 10. Bird wing. Set it to 10 last time. 10 is good. Minimum, you can do more if you feel like it. Yeah. Because when I joined Art Fight, I just got into CSP. And I managed to finish like 3 drawings in one stream, which is crazy. What's a roebuck? Don't say it's the game. That's a deer, okay. It's a roe deer. Okay. Run away. I don't wanna hurt no more. But every day it seems like weeks. Talking like I have. You feel the bed calling. Yeah, it's already 6 p.m. my time, and you should go to bed. It's time for EP. Soon? How soon is soon? Go to eep. Bed. We'll frame these wars if not you. You can continue flaming tomorrow. Or whenever you wake up. That's what she said. Hi V, I'll come in. I hope you didn't hurt yourself from the fall. No way, falling just like Undertale, true? Oh. Do I give Nubia an eye patch? Like the guys, the guys. Me when you fall like the guys. Hope artfight prep is going well. Haven't decided which team yet. I mean, there's also there's a we can do like random. It's like choose for me on the website. If you're not sure. The most I know is that I'm going crystal. Uh, Chloe is fossil. I don't know anyone else. I mean, yes. And I don't have an OC with an eye patch. I think that could be kind of cool. No, I just got possessed by Alicia. I'm going crystal. Okay. It could be like an Anna situation. Do we want it? Wait, I suddenly had a brain blast. Do we want it to be like Anna that Nubia had gotten shot in the eye? Maybe by the glory? Mm? Pause. We're cooking. We're cooking. Hmm. Because, like, I only want bandages because, you know, the whole, like, Egyptian theme. Oh, I forgot to mention, both Nubia and Cordelia are headmasters of the academy. The best academy of, like, that world. Like, where all the best people, like, train to hone their essence, their magic. And they're the headmasters. So they gotta be, like, they gotta be pretty dressed up, right? Peak. Thanks. Um, I'm already like thinking for Cordelia because of like these features. Me constantly failing classes because you can keep seeing Nubia. No, you have to keep up your classes because you're not gonna be able to go to Nubia's classes without being like at the top of your class. Nubia's and Cordelia's classes need you to be like the top of your class because they are the headmasters. Me on the way to be an A student. You're getting all the honors. Oh, in that case, I shall have a 5.0 GPA. Getting an 11. Damn, 11? Jeez. Oh, do we still want Nubia underboob? Do we still give Nubia underboob, guys? Because her current design has underboob. Do we keep the underboob? I feel like we have to keep something, right? Just after I said they have to be dressed up, immediately forgets that Nubia has boobia. That's a question. Come on, what kind of question? Okay. Underboob. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Girl is one of the strongest people. She can do what she. True. Like, who's gonna fight her, right? Who's gonna fight her? She's like the strongest of like the mortals. Which, by the way, fun fact: Cordelia is a mortal, and Nubia is nearly immortal but can die. If girlies wants the girlies to have nice breathing air, then the girlies can have nice breathing air. Yeah. You know for sure. I'm already thinking of situations where like a bunch of students, both like of any gender, like have crush have a crush on the headmaster, but they know Nubia's forever out of their league. Not only is it weird because they're a teacher, but like I mean, people of I guess okay, the academy is more like a undergraduate slash postgraduate school actually. So it's not weird because everyone is as an adult, but weird on just like the student teacher dynamic. But people would still try and be, try and wiggle their way in. But Nubia's like, I'm kind of committed to the grind. So, like, no thanks. uh, Try to think outfit wise. Actually, there's some outfits I have saved on my bookmarks, which I do need to clean out. I fear I would be a teacher's assistant, not theirs. There's an outfit that kind of cooks. Like, look at this outfit. Wait, I don't know if this will be for Nubia because it doesn't really. I might. I was thinking of giving this to. Fuck. The Penny, actually. My browser window. Now look at this. It's so pretty. I was thinking of giving this to Penny, but then it would require me to have to redesign Penny, and I still like Penny's design because it has the look like this. Oh, you can't even see my cursor. Like this. That's Penny's like thing. But I still like Penny's design, so I don't think I'm gonna change it. I do want to find a new outfit. What if like a short jacket with a short cape? Kinda like what Mitsuri has? Short jacket with a short cape. Hmm. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Adds in like 1 minute 30 as a heads up. Yeah. So hard design wise. Should look up. So are you wanting something to add shape or like an outerwear kind of thing? I preferably I need to know what's the main base before I add more shape, you know? Look up Egyptian, well, traditional Egyptian. I mean, I'm seeing, oh, that lady just has her boobies out. That's just boobs. Totally. Da-da-da-da, da-da. Ooh, there's a pretty one here. Hey, that's kind of nice. Da, 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 da. Hi, rabbit. Oh, ads now. Sorry about that. Oh, there's a video recreating the clothing of ancient Egypt. Oh, this would be so handy actually. Oh, that's so handy. Oh my god. Wait, that's perfect. Ooh. Wait, this is actually so pretty. Wait, this could literally be perfect. Wait. Wait, like, oh, look at this. Hold on. Ah! Hold on. This is so pretty, actually. Hold on. Look at that. That's so nice. This is by Daisy Victoria. I have to check. I actually, I could probably just like 19th. Wait, the fact that this has come out just when I have when I'm literally looking for like old like for a German like mythological character, and I was thinking of putting her in a dress too. Wait, that's perfect. Oh, that's so nice. This is so cool, actually. But I'll definitely watch the video later. So it's a sign holy. Welcome back, Lee. There. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, so just as like a base, traditional. It will obviously have like more. It will pull from like several inspirations, but Caravan Pass is a new song. When was the Wuppertinger made? 17th century. Okay. Well, that's 16th century. 18th century, 1800. 16th century Dutch. Okay. Like how even though you have stream locality, you can still see the huge underboob and design ideas. Yeah. Okay. Let's do 16th to 18th. Sure. Ooh, maybe we can do that actually. That since Cordelia is from the glory, and the glory is technically like the highest god. maybe all of the different honors, like the different vessels, can be dressed like royalty. Mm. Okay, can go with that. Cordelia has the content servant. True. Um, I don't know why it suddenly became italic. Hold on. I might change Cordelia's name. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe you can follow a similar naming scheme for what you did for Nubia. What do you mean? Like how you came up with Nubia, I don't remember. I genuinely I cannot tell you how I came up with Nubia. Maybe naming a Cordelia after a color shade or something natural as opposed to a body part might work. True. I had the name Cordelia because I like the name Cordelia is the thing. I don't have to change it, but I feel like another name is better, you know? Their druid, maybe something closer to fauna. Fun fact, the name Sylvan or Sylvian means of the forest. But I can't do that because the name of the world is called Sylvain. Names are always the hardest. Because I don't mind the name Cordelia. I think the only problem I have is that it's too close to Nubia. Or do they all end A? What does that mean? Hmm. Don't know what vibe you want. There's a species of rabbit that apparently Germany called the Thuringer. Thuri? I don't mind Thuri actually. I don't. We need to check what that means, just to be safe. Apparently, in Skyrim, it means my lord. In Turkish, it means politics, I think. So maybe not. Maybe not. Edith. Edith. Edith, it could work. There's Freya. Um, Ren, you won't guess it? Did you make it? Did you make it, Cher? You were gone for about 2 hours. You peaked! Let's go! How was it? How was peak? Chloe died twice. It was a struggle. That's fair. Wait, did you reach the top? Wait, when you mean you peaked, you reached the top, right? Congrats. I'm gonna assume you reached top. Congrats! Yay! Thought you were gonna die multiple times at the kiln because you were low on food and salmon, but you got 2 luggages that gave you exactly what you needed. Hell yeah. The game just knew. The game just knew. The kiln is crazy, right? It's you just keep on going up. Never give up. Never give up. Congrats on your first peak. Now you can do it again. Congrats, congrats. Expect that later if you the maps Alpine and Kiln did change though. 6 or later if you guys are playing. Yeah, they change every time. Uh, like I want to see if I can make it solo, but I don't know if I'm gonna play later. What's this name? What does this mean? Combination of what is that? What does that name mean? Oh. Mm, okay, what was that? Hmm. Can defeat peak if you don't crash. I mean, like, kind of drastic. What do you mean? I kind of like that name. He changed a bit of the climbing surfaces. You'll see. Okay. Oh, drastic changes. Ah, okay. I will watch out. Thank you for letting us know. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, baby. Yeah, I'm back. Adelaide is apparently a name of meaning noble of noble kin. Adelaide's a good name. I don't know if I already have a lot of OCs with A though. Frida means peace. I want to avoid using A because I have a chunk of characters that start with A. Okay, that name could kind of work. Elk means same. Elk means same as Adelaide. I like that. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. About name conventions? You love names? Yeah, okay. So I have three names. I might use Elk as a last name actually, Donnie. So guys, for this OC, they're gonna be humanoid, but it does have soft energy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I don't have the design yet. I have it in my brain. But this OC is, yeah, like linguistic, the hard case, super good. Yeah. So they are of German mythology. They are a rabbit with deer horns, bird wings, maybe a foxtail. They are somewhat of royalty, and they are the vessel of a very powerful god. And they don't really have a. They are not close to this god, but they simply go along with it. Their personality wise, Cordelia is very. She's kind, but also she is just. Like, she will not let you get away with doing wrong. And they, their previous life was as a judge, so like a lawyer kind of be it. They're a mediator of the town, so they don't take bullshit. Neither both of them don't. So I got three names. We got I don't actually know how to pronounce this because it's Liz and Charlotte. So Lislot, I guess you could say. It's a mix of this and Charlotte. Lislot. Yeah, Lislot. Yeah. Okay. Lislot. Well, we got that, and then we have Elfreda, which means elf strength. Though this might not be a strong contender because if we're gonna go with elk, so elk is a last name. So first, last, last is elk. So have that in mind. And then another one, the last one that I liked actually is this Sybil, which means it's a German and French form of Sybil without the last LE. It means prophetess. Yeah. Sybil Elk. That kind of goes hard, right? Sybil rolls off the tongue best, yeah. Though I can see like not pairing because of the sound Sybil Elk. Sybil Elk. Hmm. Any possible last names? If you say it with elk when you're government naming them, yeah. It's workable actually. No, I'm stupid. No, it's okay. Sybil Elk. I think I understand what you mean by like this being like the both else, but I think because the K is so harsh, it manages to cut it off. I think that's what's helping like Sybil work with elk. Yeah. Okay, guys, but also consider when she's being like addressed to like headmistress elk, headmaster elk. Doesn't that go hard actually? Like Miss Elk, Madame Seville. Wait, that kind of goes hard. That kind of goes hard. Wait, okay, we're going with Seville. Okay. Yay. was it? The is that how I spelled it? I might have fucked up. No, it's the other way. The so this is like what does elk mean, Bunny? Just waking up but sending love. Thank you, Noxie. I hope you have a good lurk and I assume we're gonna have breakfast. I hope you have a good breakfast. What does elk mean? Elk? Noble of noble kin. Okay, so what their full name meaning would be like what is how do you spell prophetess? I'm stupid. Hold on. Yes. It just didn't look right. So it would be like prophetess of noble kin. That kinda goes hard. That kinda goes hard. As a full name, that goes hard. Something being so all involved with the gods, they're effectively noble, symbolism, or should I say symbolism? Uh we need a last name for Nubia now though. We need a last name for Nubia. I know I joke Nubia Boobia. That's honestly what I've been calling her recently. Um mm, da, da, da. I'm going to be maybe not the vibe, but Nubia Santos, short for Santosis, aka Cinchintas, just the yellowing stage of alchemy. Mm. I like where you're going with that though. I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going with that. Name itself is off, but the energy. I like the energy, but it's not exactly. Hmm. Apparently, it's also a river in Greek mythology. Nubia Iteru. Iteru is ancient Egyptian for river, so golden river. I don't like that they both end in vowels. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't feel it. Like it doesn't. I like it, but it's not giving. Ending and starting with vowels. No. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't work out. I just don't feel like it. I don't like it. Makes it feel like a palindrome when it's not. Yeah. What is this? What is this? What is that? Oh. Wait, I just found something out. So I found a website about a museum website regarding Egyptian. It's an alphabet, I guess, for ancient Egyptian like words. And I found Nubia is a place, actually. Um that's probably how I found it. Yeah, that's how I found it. Nubia is also the ancient region. Is now part of southern Egypt and northern Sudan. Yeah, it's not a country, but it's one of the like old places. And I found out that one of the highlights of arts and crafts in Nubia is the production of faience objects. And I was like, what is a faience object? A faience object is a type of ceramic ware, typically earthenware, glazed with an opaque tin glaze. Self-glazing ceramic material. Tin glazed pottery. Hmm. Nubia Fayan, maybe? But like, where does the word faience come from? How do you pronounce like the I that it has like this? How do you say that? I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Like an E in C. Okay, wait. So how would you say that? I probably searched it up, but like naive, fines, 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 fines. So it's not faience, it's fines. Oh, can I find like a pronunciation of this? I'll close all these tabs. Pronunciation. Other people like me don't know. Fa- Faience? Faience? No. Fi? Naive. Oh. I'm looking at how do you say it? How do you pronounce it? Julian, please tell me. Why did he show croissant? Hold on, guys. We're gonna learn how to say this word together. I can't hear over my like seance, but it's yance part with thigh at the start. Thiance? So fiance? Wait, hold on. We're gonna learn, guys. Oh my gosh. Why is he saying it like that? Okay, croissant. Croissant is very confusing to say. Yeah, staying tuned. Thanks. Oh, there's two different ways. Fayan. Faience. That's the British. Faience. Faience. It's a French word. Faience. It's a French word. I should have probably looked it up at first. Where does it? Hold on. Give me the etymology. It's French. Fuck. So it would be faience? Faience? Is that how you said it? Faience. Nubia faience. I kind of like that. How do you guys feel about that? I kind of fuck with that. Headmaster faience. Miss faience. It's sophisticated, yeah, and I think it matches Nubia, right? It matches Nubia. You fuck with it, okay. You fuck with it, you fuck with it. Oh shit. Guys, wait. I just found out something more about the etymology of the word that's actually going to work out so fucking well. Okay, hear me out, guys. I found something out which makes this even more perfect. So, faience comes from the French word, right? And it was made even more French from the French name for Faenza. Faenza. Faenza is an Italian city. Tragic, but anyway, it's Italian. And apparently, it come in Latin, and well, according to mythology, the name of the first settlement was Faentia, had Etruscan and Celtic roots. So we don't count it as Italian. It's not Italian. I'm fine with French, not Italian. Anyway, in Latin, from the Etruscan and Celtic roots, in Latin it means splendeo inter deos, which is I shine among the gods. So Nubia's name essentially means gold that shines among the gods. If you were gonna make a really big stretch out of it. So I don't know about you, but that's literally exactly Nubia. Nubia with the abundance now is like the best that she's ever been, and she will protect and lay down her life for them. And she's only as powerful as she is because of them. So it kind of works out. It works out very much. The French Egyptian mix is very sophisticated. Yeah. Hot mix, yeah. We are not um okay, wait. Uh I will mention that the French did capture Egypt. The French did invade Egypt. So the French Egyptian mix may or may not have worked in an awkward way. Yeah, I forgot. But this is not rooted in real life. This is just simply for a name. I am of neither place, so please, if anyone's gonna fight me, it is for a name. We do not perceive. It is okay. I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I'm missing something. That's what I missed. History. It's fine. We're fine. We do not perceive. We do not perceive. It is simply words, names, if you must, and we don't perceive the political implications because that in itself is a stretch. If anyone brings it up, that's a stretch. You're not doing it in a JK. Yeah, I would rather die than do it in a JK Rowling way. Do you guys like the parenthesis? Jackal, dog. When one brings it up, you can just notice like a faintly tragic note. Yeah, a faintly tragic note. I guess. I guess then I can maybe like French. It's like seeing a It's like seeing a Filipino with a very Spanish turn. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. It's just like, oh, it's tragic, but that's unfortunately history. It's not like I can change it, right? So we simply accept and move on. Anyway, so I think we're gonna go with ancient Egyptian clothing with some French detail, maybe. I think I'm fine with mainly pulling like a more modern kind of fantastical German royalty clothing look because uh Sibyl, I have to remember her name Sibyl now. Sibyl's base is actually quite busy already because they're gonna have a lot of detail. So I think I may have to see what from the one dress I saw it. I think it will work well. And from the clothing I saw of the video I saw here, I will have to look into the French clothing as well. A lot, definitely gold accessories. And mhm. Oh yeah. Fun fact that I had decided already. Nubia, I don't know if you guys have ever heard. Nubia uses a mace axe that she can shapeshift. It's pretty darn sick. This is what it looks like. Hold on. Nubia uses this. Hold on, sorry, little tiny picture, but this is what Nubia uses. So it has like a mace section and then the axe section. And then it can shapeshift into a khofesh and a battle axe. Well, it's already an axe, but like even more so. No, this, but the butt of the axe is a mace. I haven't decided. I feel like to contrast with Nubia being a melee, Sybil probably uses more like ranged magic, I think. Let's note that down. Melee. Not saying that Nubia can't do range, but you know. Melee. Go my scarab style, yeah. This is probably magic. Well, essence. Get his ass type shit, yeah. Because Sybil does commune with creatures and stuff. So Sybil can definitely pull a go my scarabs with many a scarab. Yeah. Mods send this man to the afterlife. uh, I was actually thinking like I don't okay, so you guys remember hold on, let me pull it up. Import image before I end stream because I might have dinner soon. So this is Nubia's design, right? This is Nubia's current design. The so we're keeping the oh shit. We're keeping the underboob. I actually might make that full on underboob. It's not actually covered. But I don't know if I want to show like, you know, the dip. Do we want more skin? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. It will have to I don't know if I'm keeping it. Don't yippee yet. We're keeping this, but I don't know if this is kept. So it's like this is safe. This is safe. This is safe. This this is a maybe. Could always be an innerwear thing. True. True. Could be an innerwear thing. When girly needs to maneuver more. Yeah. True. It's funny when my eyes do the frog thing. Um and then we're gonna do eye patch. Okay. Oh, you can have as much skin as you want, but also have less skin with the outerwear. Yeah. Nubia usually has like a very big cloak, but then like when they have to remove it, they just fucking flash people. And they're like, oh, what's wrong? Like genuinely, they don't know. Well, they understand that it's a bit much, but it's like I need it for moving around, and everyone's like, yeah, but like, girl, your things are thangin'. And then they're like, yeah, but it's fine. I don't really care. I like to think that like Sybil seeing Nubia's boobs for the first time is like, oh shit, they're hot. And every time like Nubia's done fighting, Sybil like rushes in with the coat and is like, cover up, Speedy, you're cold. It's cold. That'll be really funny. Oh lord. The Nubia Bubia art dealer reminds you of a Jujutsu Kaisen character because he wears a mask and speaks in very few words because his whole thing is cursed. He could say kill yourself, the person would do it if they heard it. Maybe Nubia has some sort of word power, but also real. No. Nubia, I don't know if I want to cover. Actually, yeah, I don't. Do I cover Nubia's mouth? Oh, I forgot. Uh, I need the lore implications of that. Hear me out, okay. Robbie, if Nubia was fighting a tough fight and the bandages got cut hanging off her face and girl goes crazy or something, I would need the lore. I need to figure out like the lore implication of that because usually, well, for most of my designs, if it comes to features like this, there needs, well, at least for me, I want there to be a reason. Like, why do they have that? But that's for me of later because I will be ending stream now. I'm getting a bit tired. Let's find somebody to raid. Alright. Let's go raid, shall we? Nice. Sherry's doing some art grind. I will work on more lore stuff later because I'm on the brain rot. And also because I really want to design them soon. Because like this idea already sounds really cool and I think it would be really nice to see them come to life. And it also means I can continue slowly working on VTOF, like in between other projects. So yeah. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming to stream. We'll be back tomorrow. This is just a surprise Tuesday stream. We'll be back tomorrow for more art. We'll see. But yeah. Feel free to grab my message if not, that's cool too. Hope you guys have a good night or rest of your day. Bye bye.